Clay Smith is at the weather wall for another look at the weather. Clay, this weather forecast is more of a treat than a trick.
Yeah, we've been dealing with the tricks all week. We're finally getting to the treat, which is this Friday, and the sunshine and blue skies finally return. I mean, it's been just a week of dreary, breezy, chilly weather, so it's nice to see the sunshine and blue skies giving us a chance to dry out and get out there and just enjoy the sunshine. And it's perfect for all the Halloween festivities that are going to be taking place a little bit later on today. But here's a look at your current temperature. Still a little bit on the cool side out there, but hey, it's fall time. That's what you expect. 44 in Murphy, 57 in Cleveland, 48 in Altamont. Now, earlier this morning, we were in the 30s. Some of you were even waking up to a little bit of patchy frost. But as we continue into the afternoon, that's right, some 60s showing back up here in the valley, mid to upper 50s for some of the higher elevations. So really, it's going to be a nice day. We do have frost advisories that go into effect tomorrow morning from 2 to 10 for North Georgia. I wouldn't be surprised if these are extended a little further north. We have freeze warnings for parts of western North Carolina where temperatures could drop down into the freezing in some of the higher elevations. Now, don't forget, we do set our clocks back this weekend, Sunday at 2 a.m. to be exact. Daylight saving time over. We're reverting to standard time. And here's a look at how that's going to play out for us here in Chattanooga. So Saturday, sun comes up at 8:02, sets at 6:46. We set the clocks back an hour. Sun comes up at 7:03. And look at that. That sunset going to be at 5:45. So that's how that's going to impact your weekend, your sleep schedule. You do get an extra hour, so I guess that's a good thing. Here's a look at your next 7 days. Temperature is going to climb. Look at that, all the way back to the 70s by the middle of next week, although we are going to have some chilly mornings. Threat for frost again tomorrow morning. And for the mountains, you could be dealing with that frost both Saturday and Sunday. So the higher elevations definitely going to be feeling that chill. And if you're looking for something to do this weekend, go check out the fall foliage. We're getting closer to that peak. I would say this weekend, next weekend, and the following weekend, probably going to be the best time to see some of that fall foliage here locally. Now, we do have some rain coming back in the picture on Sunday. Saturday's going to be fine. Going to have chilly temperatures once again in the 50s, gust up to 20 miles per hour, and we could pick up maybe a quarter of an inch of rain or so. Not going to be a big washout, but we will have this weak little disturbance coming into the picture as we're waking up Sunday mornings. If you're heading off to church, going to brunch, you may need to grab the umbrella. I'm thinking this is going to be on the lighter side, kind of tapering off as we get into the late afternoon and evening. So again, I don't think there's going to be a huge deal, but we're definitely going to have some rain out there by Sunday night to Monday. It looks like it's going to taper off. So this is going to be a pretty quick hitting system, and then we're going to dry out for much of next week. Here's a look at that potential rainfall. Again, quarter of an inch, maybe a half of an inch. These amounts have ticked up a little bit since this morning, so we'll continue to keep you updated in that regard as we move into the first full weekend of November. But the rest of the day, it's going to be really nice out there. We're going to have plenty of sunshine, blue skies, temperatures in the 60s here in the valley, dropping into the 30s, even here in Chattanooga. Some of you may even get close to that freezing mark. Going to be the threat for some frost once again tomorrow. Same for Sunday morning. And again, we fall back. We're going to be dealing with the rain. And then as we move into next week, we're going to get that nice warming trend with temperatures returning to the 70s. Sierra?